calling. Got a contract for you.
Okay, remind me again, do you guys do a forward hold on flank? Or okay, so for the forward hold, gun here, heavy over on the hill. On my soldier, like up here, he can take a couple of shots into spawn, like from here to charge up his banner a little bit, like when the gates open, and back up. Then when he backs up, I want my soldier and I mean just my soldier, like here, chilling. Uh, yeah, he can just watch this, make sure he's not getting caught out by like a heavy sitting here. Of course, heavy here. Scout, you can kind of either be here or helping out the soldier on flank over here. I think I prefer this just because if you're over there, you're going to be helping out the heavy by spy checking for him, and that's not really great game impact. So until like your team's like fighting tracks, then you can rotate over and help them out here. But like yeah. Um Sniper, you can like play here, watch hill, or play here. Demo, you can just like chill, watch that, or watch here. This isn't really the best demo spam angle, so you can just come over here. I mean, after you do your sticky traps, you can put like stickies here, get them, and then you can put them like here. I don't want you watching like this though. You can put stickies here to like det randomly, but like usually you're gonna be like trying to do any damage you can here, you know, trying not to get sniped from here, but that's why your heavy's here. If something like comes and aggresses this, your heavy is just here to shred them. Yeah, when they're here and they use like they're probably gonna use from tracks. If they're gonna use on flank, then that's fine. It's just like a solo on pyro. But if they use on main tracks, then my medic isn't going to milk this because it's pretty dangerous for your hold if you milk. So you guys are just gonna drop down, use the Uber. My medic's gonna jump across, flash my heavy if he needs it, so that they don't just like get this far and then turn around and kill your heavy, because that really kind of stifles your hold and makes it to where you need to probably get out. And then yeah, once you guys lose like your demo, sniper, medic, heavy, even like your heavy here, that's pretty. This is like a pretty fragile hold. It's not supposed to be like, oh, we're gonna hold this for 7 minutes. No, it's the design is just to get a couple of minutes out and then back up the second. While you guys are backing up, make sure you're not leaving your engineer behind. Make sure you guys go slow enough to where your engineer can like get out with you, because if you leave him behind, that's just gonna kill your second hold too. So yeah, during the Ubers on this point, when you guys use, I want you guys to stay on the ground and just play this. Your sniper's gonna be here, like just chilling, so make sure you're playing your sniper here, and then like your heavy's still gonna be here, but your demo's now gonna be on the ground, so is your medic, and then your sniper's gonna be watching this or this. Just make sure that they can't like, the sniper can't peek your medic, and then you guys just play here until the fight is over, then you guys can just jump back on the flank. Makes sense. Sweet. Okay. On a second. Okay. Obviously gun here. Want my heavy here. Soldier side tunnel. Med somewhere around here. Just don't get stabbed. Pyro with your medic, obviously. Demo somewhere here too. Scout, watch main tunnel, but your heavy's also here, so you don't have to watch it so hard. If they're pushing hill, you don't really have to watch main tunnel because your heavy should be doing that. You can help your demo on hill. And then, yeah, I mean, it's kind of like, on this point, you guys need to listen to your demo, because the only time you're really gonna need to walk up on this point is when they're starting to walk. Each team is gonna want to try and swing out and push you guys back into this corner, which is bad. So what you're gonna try and do is do that yourself, swing and try and put them into this corner, right? And that's gonna depend on like who commits the call, who's healthier, right? But overall, you guys want to make sure that like, if your heavy's not watching this, like let's say cart's clear, he can like peek this and like try and help you guys. Your demo, scout, and medic are all gonna, and pyro are all gonna like swing wide and push them back to this corner. While your spy decloaks probably, or your spy's doing something, and then soldiers can bomb if he's not, if nothing's in tunnel, you know. So yeah, if you guys are at dised, then you guys are gonna play this from backtracks. Basically, you guys play close to shutter, and then basically just play like when they don't have Uber, but you guys still have dised, just play normally. And then when they have, you guys are gonna start playing near shutter, and then when they use, you're gonna walk out, walk all the way back to tracks, and then fight this. Basically, you're gonna shoot cart, make sure they don't get any cart time, because if they don't have any cart time, then they can't really do anything, right? It doesn't matter how many picks they get. If they don't get any card time, they don't win, right? So you're basically going to play card time, play your sniper back here, make sure that he's taking as many pot shots as possible. Your demo's going to fight this, and then he's going to fight this. Then your scout with them, of course. Your soldier and heavy are going to be in stutter still. They're not going to follow your combo back here. Their job is to sit here so that when they use, they're not able to just walk all the way in here and like wrap you, because then your heavy's just here and he's going to shred them. But yeah, I mean, it's kind of just second. Any questions? Sorry?
Oh, I said no. No question.
Okay.
I don't know.
4 sacks on this point. Make sure you're having your medic like play back near spawn. Basically whenever you cap first, obviously they're probably gonna throw sacks at you just because why not? They have a lot of card time to get, right? So you can like just have your medic play back. Your medic can play all the way fucking spawn if they want, but like people need to play up to like deny stuff, of course. Like your heavy can sit on above here and make sure that the heavy doesn't just walk out. Obviously your pyro on your medic, just like look forward, spy check, look forward. Medic, make sure you're spy checking yourself, and then everyone else can just play from there, you know? Make sure you're not like committing your life or anything, because you're not going to get saved by your medic if they're playing all the way back in spawn. Okay, third, heavy soldier scout on flank, gun here, my medic pyro are gonna be here, my demo's gonna be here, my sniper's gonna be here, like all just watching this. Hold on, sorry. Okay. So basically, obviously if they come tracks, your job is to try and do the exact same thing, swing and try and like fight them here. It's like if they're getting card time and their card time's coming up, you guys need to make the decision to swing and push them back to this corner. It's basically whenever I say swing, the goal of it is just to take back map pressure. Basically, if you guys swing this way, then that means you guys are fighting them back into this corner, so they have less map control, right? My heavy soldier and scouts are just here to make sure that they don't get their flank onto, like, you know, deep flank, and their sniper doesn't get this, right? But if they want their sniper to come here, there's not much you guys are going to be able to do about it, right? They just have too many players, and you guys don't have heals here to like contest them very much, right? So if they get here, then it's kind of like, okay, we need to just back up. Like my heavy can sit here and just wait until they like commit enough. Like their sniper might be sitting here watching this, and then he can just like uncrouch and then shoot them, right? If they come flank, and you guys have even Ubers, I want my demo to like walk up and like peek through, you know, ladders. I want my medic to also be here. My sniper should be watching this, so you guys shouldn't really fear a sniper peeking your medic. That my medic can play here. My sniper can still watch this and this, depending on where my spy's calling this sniper. Gun, you can move yourself up to like here. That's probably fine. And then when you guys like back up again, you can just move your gun back to here. Basically, this is just to make sure that they don't get all this map control, like all the way here. So then you're meeting them in ladders to make sure that now you're taking the fight here instead of like at cart, right? So then yeah, if you guys, your demo can just spam back up. Your heavy can like be a little bit more aggressive here and like, you know, play here, right? So can your scout and soldier. Your soldier can like bomb them if he needs. You guys can do whatever, right? If they're coming main and like they're doing a cart sack, again, you guys need to swing, but also your soldier can like bomb from flank into main, do like a high bomb. That's usually pretty effective. Your pyro can like det jump into here. The goal is just to make sure that like you guys get players forward and then swing and then like fight them, right? But yeah, while you're doing this, make sure that no spies get on your gun or anything, right? Okay, last. Heavy here. demo here or like back here or whatever. Med like around here. Pyro same place as med. Um, gun on top of there. Sniper probably like around here. You know, like whatever. Uh, want my scout and soldier on flank. Soldier, if there's not anything actively fighting on flank, you can kind of just leave your scout here and then go help your heavy in red room. You can just peek this aggressively and get like free charge on your banner, you know? You can push this with your heavy. Make sure you guys get buffs before you do that because it's kind of committal. Um Obviously if your spy says that something's coming flank, like their combo's coming flank, then soldier just rotate back. You can jump from there to there really easily, right? So yeah, so I mean, obviously my demo's gonna be here, making sure that he's like shooting anything he can. He can shoot main, he can shoot red room, he can shoot big door, he can shoot flank, right? His job is just to make sure that the sniper doesn't peek this, you know, and doesn't shoot your medic. So we can just walk up and kill the sniper with like 2 stickies and then walk back, right? My soldier and heavy are here just to make sure that they get no pressure. Heavy, you should probably just like default to here, and then if your soldier's here, you can kind of play with him, you know? Don't commit to this too much, don't feed, but you know, you can do that. And then, yeah, just make sure no spies decloak in like back here. They're probably gonna be like somewhere on flank, you know, somewhere back here, or like in spawn, right? Sometimes in this corner, like down here. Usually they'll be in this corner or on flank, you know. Yeah, I mean, all that's left is like if you guys have disad on this point and like you have full disad, so they're about to come in and use, I want you guys to start playing towards flank. Basically, if they like use through one of these 3 doors, what you guys are gonna do is just like completely flood onto flank. And I want my combo like being my demo, pyro, and medic just to sit here. My demo can spam down at them as they try and get card time, and then I want my heavy soldier, scout, and anyone else that's like not my, you know, my sniper or engineer to like come here, and you guys can like shoot this gun if it's here, or like, you know, and then you guys can like flank the cart, just like get them to look at you so that now they're not fighting anything here or here, they're looking at you guys, right? Basically a huge pinch. But yeah, if they have Uber ad and they're coming through flank, but you guys can still do like the same thing. You guys can like play back, and then if they like come here and they use like through here, you guys can do the exact same thing and just like ring around the rosy the hell out of them and just like come to flank again, you know? And then you guys can like fight behind again if you need. Once the Uber's done, and then, you know, if they come wide flank, it's not really that bad because this is like not a good Uber. You guys just kind of stay here, and like your pyro can play a little bit close to make sure that they like stay in this corner, right? Yeah, I mean that's defense. Yeah, I mean it's kind of quick, but yeah, I've kind of had practice going over this now. So, any questions on defense, really? Okay, offense. There's 2 ways you can do offense. If they're playing back on fence, then that's kind of the easier way to do it, so I'm going to do that way first. So if they're back on fence, obviously like bring your combo out flank. We're going to say, okay, 3 2 1 go, and everyone's going to drop down into flank. Obviously my scout and NG are going to be on cart, right? But I want my pyro, soldier, heavy, demo, and sniper like here on flank. Basically my soldier, demo, and heavy are gonna walk forward and like just try and pressure them out from here. There is gonna be like a sniper here usually, or like a sniper back there, so careful, but that's why you have your sniper here. Your sniper's just gonna walk up, take pot shots wherever he can, right? And then my pyro, instead of like aggressing with you guys, he's just gonna stay back here and spy check for your sniper. And then you guys just get card time, and then yeah, right. If they're not doing that and they're holding on flank, basically I want my heavy soldier here, like somewhere in here. Just make sure you're not showing yourself, like so they don't know that you're here. You can chill like in here while my team is going to immediately take the exchange. We're not going to sack or anything. Basically once you guys know that they're on flank, my demo's going to go, okay, come out, we're going to use we're gonna come into main. Then we're gonna use. If they let you get up this far, we're gonna make sure that they use, and then we're gonna turn around and kill this heavy right away. Um, Make sure you're not ending your Uber like this far if you're shooting their heavy, right? Um, but yeah, this is pretty good Uber. You guys back up, wait until their Uber's done, and then you guys can just walk back in. While when the Uber fight is over, like you guys fade, that's when my soldier and heavy are gonna go, okay, we're ready. We're gonna walk onto flank in 3, 2, 1. My soldier's gonna bomb off of this, like bomb into their whoever's here, you know? And then my heavy's gonna also jump and shoot the gun. Or whoever else is like closer if you can see anyone. And then my combo's also gonna walk back and through. Let's say like in the Uber, we weren't able to kill this heavy, right? What's instead gonna happen is I'm going to send my NG, Scout, and Spy, and my Spy is gonna get in here, come here, and say, okay, NG and Scout, can you guys fight this heavy? And they're gonna go, okay, and then I'm gonna, as Spy, I'm gonna decloak as these guys are fighting, and then either he turns to shoot the Spy, and then my Scout and NG just absolutely shred this guy, or he fights the two in front of him and gets stabbed, right? Um, yeah, and like it happens pretty much in that order. You guys don't want to do this before the Uber, right? You want to do it either during or after the Uber, and usually during the Uber it's kind of dangerous because they're just gonna shoot you here, right? Or give their heavy a flash, right? Which then kind of just ruins this whole thing. So usually you want to do it in post. Yeah, I mean a lot of moving parts, but that's about it. Any questions first, offense? Okay, then we're gonna do a fast sack. So basically, right when you guys cap, I want my medic to be like, well, like obviously Pyro go back for medic, but like while you guys are waiting for medic to come out, don't just sit here being useless. I want my heavy demo and soldier, or yeah, heavy demo and soldier to go over hill or through tunnel. I want my heavy to take this route, just walk through, rev up, and then shoot whatever's here. And then at the same time, my demo and soldier are going to do a countdown so that my heavy can be a little bit coordinated with them. They're going to say, okay, I'm going to sack over hill in 3, 2, 1. They're going to jump over hill, or they can go through tunnel. They can just like do the same thing, but then just put a sticky here or jump off of here and go in. And your job is to try and find this medic, right? Or any real picks that you can. Like if you get an engineer, that's really good. And your heavy's going to be walking out of tunnel, so he should be able to get the gun here, right? But yeah. Usually you only want to send like three players in. That's usually like the sweet spot because you want people like one pushing the cart, making sure that it gets up, and then two people staying with your medic so they can't just walk forward and kill your med, right? So that's especially why Pyro isn't partaking in the sack. So let's say you guys have, we can do two different Ubers. We're not going to go through side tunnel. That's just an awful Uber. We're either going to come through main or we're going to go over hill. I like over hill more, but I'll go over main just because if you want to do it. If we're going through main, we're going to do a heavy demo. So we're going to have we're going to use and then have everyone walk up. Well, those three, nobody else should be walking through here, right? I want my Pyro like here, just ready, spy checking and like not showing themselves, not being involved in this Uber, but just here. And I'll explain in a second. But my heavy demo are just gonna like walk up, not very far, but right when they use, I want you guys to immediately stop and get out. And then that's why the Pyro's here, just to make sure that they can air blast and make sure nothing chases you guys. You guys can get out. And then you guys are going to refight over hill. And then you guys are going to buff your heavy soldier so that they can go side tunnel or main tunnel. And then, yeah, then you guys can just dry over hill. Otherwise, if you guys just want to go over hill in the first place, you guys are going to do the exact same thing. Buff your heavy and soldier. Then you guys are going to use over hill. We're going to use a demo scout. My Pyro is pretty much just going to be like chilling in the background, like looking for spy, maybe sitting on sniper somewhere back here, you know, until post. Then they'll walk back up with you guys. Yeah, so basically, wait, hold on. Hold on, my friends. God damn it. God diggity damn it. Okay, they'll be... That's so unfortunate. Okay, anyways. Okay, so like I said, you guys probably want to try and get a spy sap onto this. So like when you guys are walking, when you guys are like back here, ask your spy, hey, can you get in on this and like sap the gun? And then he'll be like yes or no. If he says no, then like, but like he's a few seconds away from being able to do it, then like hold on for a second. If he's not, then just go and use the Uber. There's no point in waiting like 20 seconds to just use this Uber, right? So we're gonna come in. Hopefully my spy gets a sap, and then you guys are just gonna come around this corner. Again, we're gonna swing. Make sure that you guys are getting in on this and like trying to do any damage you can. We're gonna back up because their Uber's gonna be better. We're gonna back up to here if we need it. Obviously, if their Uber's not good enough and like they fade when we're like back here, right? We're not gonna back up all the way again. We can just walk back up and do the same thing, right? Uh, but yeah, otherwise we're just gonna walk back up. And then again, when we're drying, either like we used our Uber through main and we're coming back to hill, or we used through hill, we backed up and we walked, and we're walking back in. It's irrelevant, right? We're drying hill, right? Um, Now we're gonna swing. We're gonna be healthy. Everyone on the hill is going to swing. Like my scout, demo, pyro are all gonna come and swing. My pyro can be a little bit closer so they can air blast them back. But my demo scout are gonna want to try and swing, get damage onto here, here, and here, try and kill the gun. Uh, and then yeah, when that happens, I want my heavy and soldier. Um, when you guys are like just chilling, like so you guys got buffed before the Uber overhill, right? What I want you guys to do is just chill. Don't chill yourself. Don't waste your health doing anything because there's no point yet. And then my combo's gonna back up and then walk back in. They're gonna say, okay, we're going over hill. And then my flank is then gonna come into tunnel. And now you guys can either go main tunnel or side tunnel. It's kind of dependent. Usually I like to go side tunnel when the heavy's sitting here, like I told you to, but sometimes heavies will like to sit here and like play this. If they're doing this, then you guys can go main tunnel. And it kind of depends like what's working and what's not. Like let's say you guys aren't getting any luck on side tunnel. And like maybe the gun's down, right? So that means that my soldier can now bomb through main and like they don't have to worry about a gun, so they can get in on the medic, right? Or whatever. And then my heavy can just walk back through tunnel, right? If we're gonna peek side tunnel, then that's fine. We want to call very loudly. Okay, we're gonna peeking inside tunnel in 3, 2, 1. We're peeking side tunnel. We're peeking side tunnel. Everyone, you're gonna peek. Shoot anything that's closest. If they're like way back there, you can either shoot whatever's there, or you can shoot the gun. It's whatever. Um, yeah, I mean, make sure this is like the most popular decloak spot on side tunnel here. So make sure you're not getting stabbed by a spy anywhere here. My soldier, you can bomb like from here to here and then like get on anything here if the gun's down, right? If the gun's not, then you guys just might want to just chill and shoot the gun for a second and then like make sure that nothing's walking at you here. But yeah, otherwise, you guys should be getting cart time. Like, and that's another good thing of why sending your flank through main tunnel is good, because your heavy can head glitch on the cart and get more cart time, right? Um, but yeah, a lot of times, side tunnel is just a lot more pressure, and you guys can get like cart time. After you guys win the hill fight, your scout can just like drop down on the cart with your engineer, who, meanwhile, is just like in tunnel and just like trying to work cart time, right? But yeah, that's second. Let's go right on third. Let's say we wipe them on second. I want my combo to go automatically, like as fast as they can. Everyone in the combo, do not worry about cart time. That's my engineer and scout's job. They can just do that. And then my heavy demo medic and pyro are coming. My demo's gonna try and get stickies onto here. If they're already out on third, that's not really possible. But if they're not, you guys can just spawn camp them here, and then you guys can just like make sure that they don't walk back through here, you know, because if they can't come out of this way, their only real solution is to come back through flank, come back through fourth and like fight from here, right? Meanwhile, my sniper can just like sit here, or you can sit here, you know, right? And then yeah, if you guys aren't able to get in and like, you know, do anything, then you guys can still try